Hello friends, let us start discussing question number 7. The box and whisker plot shows information about the marks scored by some students in a test. Okay, so we know that box and whisker plot, this is the lowest score. This is Q1, which means 25 percentile score. This is the median. And this is Q3, which is 75 percentile score. And this is the highest score, right? So write down the median mark and we can clearly see that Q2 is the median and which is 70 in this case. So this is 70. Work out the range. Range is highest minus lowest, and in this case it is 90 and 12. So 90 minus 12, which is 78. That is the answer. Now, third bit. Jay scored a mark in the test that was higher than the mark scored by 75% of the students. So 75% of the students scored a mark and Jay scored higher than that. We can see that this is the 75% mark. So 75% mark is nothing but 86, and so his value, write down a possible mark. So his mark should be greater than 86 but less than 90. So it can be 86 less than the mark less than or equal to 90, but don't write this in the exam. You write some other marks like 87, 88, 89, 90. All these 4 marks are valid, right? He just needs to get a mark which is greater than Q3, and he can also get the highest mark. They have never mentioned that he is not the highest mark getting student, right? So 87, 88, 89, 90, whatever mark you put, that is the correct answer. Just pick a mark. The fourth bit, the box and whisker plot shows information about marks scored by the same students in a second test. So there is another test here. So make one comparison. So here we can see that in this case median is 74, the lowest is 30, and the highest is in between 96 and 98. So let's assume that that is 97. So we can see that the median is bigger and the range is smaller. So we can either say students did better in the second test on average because the median is higher, or you can also say they scored more consistently. Why do you use the word consistently? Because consistently is about the range. In the first case, the range is 78, whereas now the range is 97 minus 30, which is 67. That means they scored more consistently. All their marks are bunched together. So they scored more consistently in second test. You can use any one of these two representations. Okay. So let us go to the next part. The table shows information about the height h of each of 50 plants. Okay, and we are given the class intervals as well as frequencies. Now estimate of the mean. So mean is sigma m into f by sigma f, where m is the mid value of the class. So if I calculate the value of m, when it is from 0 to 20, the value of m is 10. From 20 to 30, the value of m is 25. 30 to 34, it is 32. 34 to 40, it is 37. 40 to 60, it is 50. So therefore, the mean would be equal to m into f, 4 into 10, plus 25 into 9, plus 32 into 20, plus 37 into 15, plus 50 into 2, divided by sigma f, 10 plus 25 plus 32, sorry, f, we are talking about frequency here. I mistakenly am writing m values, so we are talking about these values. 4 plus 9 plus 20 plus 15 plus 2, and we already know this is equal to 50 because they have already given that. So now 4 plus 10, so that is 40, 25 into 9, 225, 32 into 20, 640, 37 into 15, 370 plus 175. So this is 545, and so 370, 185, so 555 and 100 divided by 50. And so what is the value that you will get? 40 plus 225 is 265, 265 plus 640 is 905, 1005, 1560 by 50. And so this value is equal to 31.2. So the mean is 31.2 centimeters. That finishes this problem. So always remember, when you are given a group data table, for the mean you need to calculate the mid terms, mid value of the classes. Otherwise you'll get it wrong. Okay, be very careful. So now there is this question: some apples are weighed and the mass m grams of each apple is recorded. The table shows the results, and we have the table and we have an histogram here. Like the histogram, it is not completely done. So work out the value of x. So what is the first question they are asking us? To work out the value of x. So now they have given us frequency density. So what do we know? Frequency density is equal to frequency by class width. So here the frequency density is 3.8 and the class width is 5. So x is equal to, so what I can write these values. So I can write 3.8 is equal to the frequency, which is x, divided by the class width, which is 5. So therefore, or sorry, 7.8, sorry, this is 7.8. So 7.8 is equal to x by 5. X is equal to 7.8 into 5, which is 39. So the value of x that is required in this question is 39. So this value is 39. That is the correct answer. It's not 7.8. Sorry, I did a mistake. It is 7.6. So 7.6 into 5, this is 38. So the correct answer is 38. Okay. So I have done a mistake. Sorry. This is 38. Now complete the histogram. So again, we are drawing the frequency densities here. So for this, the frequency density would be 44. As you can see, for 115 to 125, the frequency density would be 44 divided by 125 minus 115, which is 10. So 4.4. And so this will be until 125. Oh, that means here it will be 4.4. So 125, it will be 4.4. So this is for this. And here in the last thing, the class width is 15. So this is 51 by 15, which is 3.4. And so for the last class, we would have to draw until 3.4. So let us draw it. 3.4. So this is 3, this is 3.4. This completes the question. Okay. That's it. That is the histogram that is done. And so this finishes the question. Like, there are lots of bits and pieces to it, but it is an easy question, essentially. Thank you.